You'll probably remember our next guest, the head of a Tea Party group who fought back on Capitol Hill after her organization was bullied big time by the IRS.
It's not your right to assert an agenda. Your post, the post that you occupy, exists to preserve American liberty. You've sworn to perform that duty, and you have faltered.
But it seems like President Obama is brushing that all aside.
With this endless parade of distractions and political posturing and phony scandals, and Lord knows what, Washington keeps taking its eye off the ball.
Joining us now with her reaction to that is Wetumpka Tea Party President Becky Gerritson. Good morning, Becky.
Good morning, Peter.
Are you part of a distraction or a phony scandal that the president is talking about? Are you part of that,
Well,
Becky?
according to him, I am.
And what's your reaction to that?
Well, I am just stunned. I'm stunned for three reasons. First of all, that the IRS scandal ever happened, that the American public, could be targeted for their political beliefs. And then, secondly, I'm stunned that the president is totally stonewalling this investigation. He admitted that the targeting happened. He admitted that it was horrible abuse. But now government officials are taking the fifth, and he's calling it phony. And thirdly, I want to know where John Boehner is in all of this. They have the power of the purse. He could demand answers tomorrow. They could suspend the White House travel budget. They could defund the IRS. We need answers, and we need to get to the bottom of this.
Well, let's talk about getting to the bottom of this. My understanding is that you were held up for 635 days in terms of getting IRS permission to run your Tea Party organization, and they wanted all kinds of documents, who you gave speeches to, what the people were, who they volunteered for. But now, in spite of your testimony and in spite of the president's statements in the past about how bad the IRS scandal was, the FBI has never even interviewed you.
I've never received a phone call or any kind of communication trying to dig any deeper into this.
And what's your reaction to that? What do you say to the president in terms of the follow-up, in terms of what's gone on here?
Well, the president, seems to think that this government can do a lot of good for the people. But we've seen an abuse by our government on American citizens. And if he truly believed that, he would be moving heaven and earth to get to the bottom of this. But he's not.
In referring to the Benghazi scandal, the IRS scandal, the Department of Justice scandal, the NSA scandal, and maybe a few others, the president says it's phony. Who's being phony?
I think the only thing phony is his narrative that he's trying to make the American public believe. These are real people. These are real American citizens that are being abused, that were murdered, and now they're saying it's all pretend. I just cannot believe that.
Becky, thank you so much for joining us. Please let us know when the FBI contacts you with regard to this investigation, and let us know the outcome as it goes forward on what the president calls a phony scandal. Good to see you.
You bet I will.
Thank you.
Thank you.